Hello folks and welcome to the very probable last episode of our great Bhutanese Empire playthrough in Hearts of Iron 4, vanilla of course, before any sort of major DLC. Now, where are we going? I have no idea. Well, actually, as we know, the Allies dominate the world and we are instigating a coup d'etat in the British Raj, which will probably fail. And, you know, the Allies have broken all their non-aggression pacts with the Great Dragons, us over here. And I feel like we're doomed, but, you know, the new Roman Empire is still around, and there's still some neutrals here and there, so there might be some hope. Actually, it seems like in Poland, the fascists might have a chance in the future to take over, so we'll boost popularity there. I don't really care about political power anymore. We're also instigating a coup in the Philippines as well, so that's kind of cool. Let's see, Lithuania. Ooh, fascism. Actually, I might lose a lot of political power now. Gotta get my priorities straight. British Raj, Poland, United States, Philippines, Portugal, Estonia. I know what, let's just... You know what, let's stop in Estonia. And let's... Oh, actually, no, they're still not in the faction. Okay, you know what, I'll just wait a bit. Oh, yes, these ones we might actually be able to invite to our faction. Joseph Tiso, Slovakia here, is still fascist. Oh, wait. Oh, of course, they're a Japanese puppet. I'm stupid. I'm actually retarded. Sorry for using that word. Again, YouTube's just gonna ban me. It's gonna be like, oh, no. Thought police. Ah, yes, in 1947, it's time for us to start discovering or improving our navy. After all, we do have the beautiful Crimean Peninsula. Putin would be proud, of course, and German land here. So... yeah, or not just land, I mean coastal land, you know, beautiful beaches, beautiful ships, beautiful water. Believe it or not, I've actually been drinking coffee for this episode, which I normally do, but the coffee was so bad because it was Nescafe, and I've started getting used to espresso, and yeah, it was just disgusting, and I just couldn't drink it all, so maybe I don't have the energy that I usually have. Oh my lord, I just realized, holy, why, Paradox, how do you... I thought you had like 2 AI programmers or something on Hearts of Iron 4, like what is this? Hellenic Republic, Belgium? Oh yeah, oh it's cheap land, let's just take it. Stupid. God, I hate Portugal so much, like these countries that have elections that have huge support of fascism and just don't turn fascist. It annoys me to the core. The Republic of Guatemala joined the Allies. Although, actually, let's put huge radar stations in Brandenburg. That's gonna be fun. Just to, you know, see what's happening around here. Maybe we should put some more in Bratislava as well. Oh wait, we don't own Hungary. We own parts of Hungary. Which is annoying, because I really thought I could give it back to my puppet. Again, diplomacy needs to be kind of overhauled just a little bit. When I say that's kind of oxymoron there, overhauled and just a little bit, but you know what I mean. Just these details. You've got to love this list of major countries: Belgium, British Raj, Canada, Denmark, Estonia. These are okay. Poland. Reorganized Nationalist China, they've surrendered, so I don't know why they're still there. Anyway, and then Vichy France also surrendered, but actually they haven't lost the war yet, so I guess that's okay. The great core territory of Bhutan proper shall be the most impenetrable fortress mountains in the world. I mean, obviously it's just already pretty harsh region to fight in, but imagine, you know, level 10 forts, the entire province, everywhere you see, everywhere you look, there are underground bunkers, giant turrets, and things, you know, it's just impossible to pass. It's gonna be amazing. Of course, then they just surround me and starve me out, but that's another matter. Oh no, the British, always going for islands. Poor Gotland. has been annexed by a vile British forces. On the morning of December 11th, 1947, nationalist Spain surrenders, and now only Italy, and yeah, I think it's just Italy now, holds on to the new Roman Empire. Oh no, Austria's going down the internationalist line. This is not good. They might become communist. They'll stomp our fascist wave here. Any way to invite them? Non-aligned, neither they are or we are at war. So I guess the leading party right now is them, right? And they have no elections. Damn it. And 70 days, so I wouldn't be able to stage a coup. Damn it. This is very unfortunate. This is the moment we've been waiting for. The Thunder Dragon Empire succeeded to stage a coup in the British Raj. The fire of revolution now burns. Free India declared war on the British Raj. Let's see, VD Savarkar. Interesting. How do we help them? Again, like, this coup thing, just because I'm a minor country that instigates a coup, they get 5 divisions. That doesn't even make sense. Like, it asked me to give them a bunch of equipment, and they could only give me 5 divisions. That's ridiculous. Anyway, should we? Can we even invite them to a faction? No, because of the base reluctance plus civil war. We could, however, raise our opinion. That would add another 10. That would be 65. Still wouldn't get us there, but yeah, let's improve our relations. They'll lose, definitely, but oh well. Oh, yes, we could invite them to our faction all of a sudden. And I know that this would be the end of the Great Dragons, but what a way to go down, right? Let's help out our fascist brethren in Asia. That is the whole point of this faction. It is to spread or to control Asia and the world, right? India is trying to break free, and we're gonna help them. That, of course, does not automatically put us in the war, but we can join. However, I don't feel like Bhutan should join by itself, so I'm gonna wait until Japan makes a move or something, or you know, maybe the British Raj asks the entire faction. And as a faction leader, I think once I join through their request, then everyone has to join. You know what? I say screw it. Let's join them. I don't know if this will get the Japanese in or out, but as this is the last chapter of our current history here, let's do some crazy stuff. Let's remember, before we lose everything, the great conquest of the Thunder Dragon Empire. Berlin, Rostock, Stettin, Hungary, a Hungarian puppet, Croatian puppet as well, but that didn't really come out for some reason. Transdanubia, Alfeld, Eastern Slovakia, the great Crimean Peninsula. Again, Putin would be proud. Beautiful beaches there. And of course, Tibet and Nepal, the great mountain chains. That is what we've achieved, and now we risk it all once more. And of course, we're gonna go ahead and call Japan into the British Civil War. We have the United States. Oh, they're shuffling troops, so all of a sudden they just kind of already started taking my territory. But who cares? We are going to be safe and powerful. The Great Dragons are now at war with the Allies. It's going to be a bloody war. We are probably most definitely going to lose, but it will be have been worth it. We're fighting for a free India, for a free Asia, free from democracy, of course, and into fascism. The Lebanon Free State wants to sign a non-aggression pact. Dutch Reich wants to sign a non-aggression pact. Indeed, we shall be very happy if the new Roman Empire survives this. Their sort of pressure here will relieve a lot of pressure against our provinces, so that is always good. Should we ask for military? We don't need it. But yeah, whatever. The Japanese, of course, doing totally crazy things, moving troops around. I don't know where they're going, but hopefully It's gonna be good. I think they're gonna station 113 troops here all along this border, but yeah, the AI definitely needs some improvement, I'd say. Portugal wants to send one division to help us out. Well, finally. You're not fascist, but at least you're being kind. Now, where is that? It will arrive... where? In Bhutan itself? I'd imagine in the coastal province. Will be kind of useless, but you know, whatever. The Thunder Dragon Empire has succeeded to stage a coup in the Philippines. The fire revolution now burns. Knop, Philippines. I've never seen this before. Guy looks just like us. Let's invite them to the faction, of course. And well, this will kind of merge into the war, I guess. American Civil War. I guess it's the second Civil War, but you know, whatever. It's weird that they actually call it the Motherland's Civil War, even though it's like in the colony. It should be like Colonial Civil War. I don't know. Just ideas here. Oh, look at that! The brave Portuguese division actually arrived here. Wait, oh, it's an expeditionary force. It's not right. Or no, it's not an expeditionary force. It's a volunteer force, so they still get to control that. Anyway, oh, I'm not pushing this. What the hell is that? No. You're marching straight back there. I don't want you moving. I want you to just stay still. Naval carriers? Yes, please. Not because we're never actually going to build one. At least not in the next 100 years, but it's good to know about them. In fact, we're actually researching fighter planes, the interwar fighter, yes. Just, you know, 30 years late. Hungary, my puppet has capitulated. Those cowards. Those cowards, I should never have puppeted you. I didn't know you were so weak. Oh yes, Japan is finally doing another thing in the national focus tree, and it's doing Axis leanings, which is kind of weird, because it's with German Republic, and we're at war with the German Republic, but nonetheless, it means that they will be able to do improved national spirit, which is great for them. And then the Indian National Army, once they control Singapore, and technically, I mean, any other country is in faction with Japan. Well, they're in a faction with me, so that's why it's not working. But then there's also the mad French Indochina. Although France is fascist right now and in the whole other faction, so I don't know which one they'll go for. Ah, you're calling us to arms. Of course, I'll accept. And now the game will lag massively. Oh, no. I guess they've kind of patched that up and improved it. Can we... Oh, it's merged, right? I hope it has, right? Yes, it has. And incredibly enough, even though the US is a massive, just massive air power, we actually have air domination over Asia. Let's actually see this again. Up to 25,000 air units. Japanese Sweden is being occupied by Swedish and Norwegian forces. It's kind of sad, but of course, I don't think we have naval domination in this region here. Oh, and I've lost Berlin. But what is actually the German capital right now? Is it Frankfurt? No, it should be Hamburg or Nuremberg. Hamburg, come on. Why is it not you? Hanover? Well, I don't know. That's weird. It should show the capital of each country. But I guess it could be a puppet. Is it a puppet? Yeah. Oh, no, Romania is a puppet of Germany. Ah. Slovakia has capitulated. Those Japanese puppets. Oh, but at least now Czechoslovakia actually has Czechoslovakia. A new partnership is developing between Tokyo and Berlin. Yeah, because, you know, they're not at all at war, and one's not at all democratic, and the other a fascist. The Allies have begun their advance on free India. Only a few months after its declaration of independence, it now stands on the brink of ruin. However, massive Japanese divisions, or not massive Japanese divisions, but lots of Japanese divisions amass on the borders of the British Raj here. but so do American and British troops, so yeah, we're kind of screwed. If only the Thai people would join us, you know, but they're just afraid of war. Like, when we're outside of war, they're like, oh, no reason to join you, there are no wars, and then when we're at war, they're like, I don't like that war. So, you know, it's just, please decide. But then again, you know, with them, we would do pretty fine. I think they could just have pushed here, kind of like broken them off, and then we could have together pushed in and encircled all of this crap. But now, we're going to die. The Japanese are trying bravely a naval invasion into Brisbane. Brisbane? Oh my god, did I just pronounce that incorrectly? Brisbane, right? Brisbane, super American. Yeah, and that's not gonna work, obviously, because you don't just go for the main city. You go around it, you see. I thought this whole Hearts of Iron 1.2 Sunflower patch was supposed to fix a bunch of stuff, but I still see this massive AI conundrum where it's like, oh, huge front line, yes, let's assign 400, or what is it, yes, 500 divisions onto this front line, oh yeah, and then they sit there, they run out of supplies, they're waiting for supplies to be enough, they start moving around, they start taking casualties, they never actually move up, and it's really quite disturbing. Just look at this, like, attrition everywhere, death, and indecisiveness. And now the Allies begin their attack, their advance. We've already lost Nepal. We're rapidly losing Tibet, but do we really care about them? Not really. We have a nuclear bomb. We don't have planes, though, and we don't have an air base. So that's unfortunate. Now, over here, this offensive by the Allies at least means that the AI starts doing stuff, even if it means retreating and rethinking its strategy. We're officially going to be surrounded soon, but at least my whole fortress project here has paid off, so at least the capital, Punakha, here is completely impenetrable, and I doubt that the Allies will be able to take it. I mean, they will eventually, with a lot of force, and once my manpower actually runs out, but until then, I think we can hold on pretty well. This was a good one. Japan demands French Indochina. Taking advantage of French weakness in light of the struggle in Europe, Japan has coerced the new government into surrendering control over their colony in Indochina. Japanese troops have already moved to occupy all major bases in the region, and experts fear that the colony could be used as a launching point for future military expeditions. Our allies show initiative. Now, what I fear here is that the Allies just rush down right now and take that, but there's a chance that Japan can halt their advance and just shuffle in some troops by sea as well. There's some stuff already on the way elsewhere, but maybe they could reroute it. Every day they attack from all sides, and we withstand. This will definitely go down in the history books. If we, even if we fall, they'll remember. They're right. Bhutan was a great fortress in the mountains, and they withheld with their 6 divisions against our millions for a very long time, and very bravely, losing or taking only minor casualties. We can actually check. We've only lost 652 men so far in the entire war, whilst the rest have lost thousands, even hundreds of thousands in the majors cases. Just look at that defense on our part. 471 there. Actually, it's 487, but then our soft attack is 471. Whilst their divisions are trying to break through are just doomed. This 490, wow, and 0. I was really complaining about the whole peace screen in the last episode, as I've done constantly throughout all my Hearts of Iron 4 Let's Plays so far, and someone mentioned, oh, get the Better Peace AI mod. I looked that up on the workshop and I didn't find it. There does not seem to be such a thing. Maybe it's a non-workshop thing, but well, I only really download mods that are on the workshop. At least when it comes to games that find themselves mostly on the workshop, unless it's like an overhaul, such as the Crusader Kings 2 Middle Earth or Game of Thrones mod. Those can't actually be downloaded on the workshop for some reason. I don't know. There's probably a good reason for that. I have no idea why. Oh, Siam has joined the war. I totally didn't notice this. It's probably because Japan went for some sort of yeah, with the whole Indochina event. I think that includes making Thailand a puppet. And so now they're a puppet of the Japanese, and they're in the war. So that is wonderful. What should we do with them? No, nothing much. They seem to be doing pretty well on their own. Imagine if they could just push here, encircle that, and then just push here. What a beautiful day that would be. Is this it? Will we finally lose our capital? They seem to be pushing in from everywhere. It's also a more common infantry now, so that's why they probably have a little bit more of an advantage. No, they're kind of screwed. Yeah, they're totally screwed. But, yeah, no, because they were just sending, before they were sending motorized infantry. Which, I mean, in the mountains, I don't know. There we go, it's November 1948. The US has had a new election, and they've chosen the Democratic Party, but we're very close to getting fascism there. Maybe if I only had started earlier. For some reason I was like, oh no, not this time. But yeah, just a few months earlier, and then fascism might have you know, come to our salvation or advantage here. But not this time. We are boosting at 0.02 a day, which means that for 5%, that's gonna take about, what, 500 days? Is that correct? I don't know. I'm stupid. But then it's also it gets slower towards 50, and it's not even certain they'll actually have a revolution. It could end up like Portugal, which is really annoying. And of course, we can't exactly create a revolution. Or a coup. But oh, they will have an election in 1949. I wonder how that's gonna turn out. Will we be around for that? Yes, I think we will. For some reason, their offensives here into the bordering province here they're actually getting a lot better now, and I do think it's a matter of a few weeks. We might actually lose our territory. Which is unfortunate, because I'd like to see the United States go fascist and all of that, but, you know, it's all coming to an end anyway. We knew it from the beginning. We have finally lost under the pressure, not because the units didn't want to fight, not because they wavered, but because they just couldn't fight any longer. They were out of ammo, they were out of lives, everyone just was massacred, and yeah, it was just too much, too long, and now everyone's over here in our main province defending it to the last man. I know it's not super realistic, but it would be cool if you were able to use your nukes even though you didn't have strategic bombers, right? Maybe you could sacrifice, not an entire division, but you could create like a special, there should be some sort of special, not a suicide brigade or anything, but just, I don't know, some other technologies, alternative technologies, like being able to launch a nuke from a cannon. Maybe not these early nukes, that's true, but something, another sort of deployment, you know, instead of having to have strategic bombers. It's just kind of disturbing. Not disturbing, I'm out of words today, my eloquence is down quite a bit, but you know what I mean. Our casualties on that retreat went up from 1,000 to 5,000, and yeah, our manpower is now 0. So again, it's just a matter of time. Portugal is fascist. Congratulations, Portugal. That took a while. Let's, should I? Yeah, let's improve relations. I know you'll never actually join us unless attacked, but, we'll try. We'll pretend we think you might, be willing. It's incredible that after all this time, our Field Marshal Chamba Lungahar, I'm sorry for butchering that, he's actually only a level 2. After all this time, I understand it's a matter of, you know, number of units, and the formula, they calculate it in terms of number of units and casualties and so on and so forth, but I feel like it should be proportional to the country, and also kind of to just the, you know, if the person kind of does really well with a few units, maybe, you know, somehow that should give traits and translate into him being, or that person becoming a better field marshal later. I'm not sure. It's just, I'm just giving ideas. I like giving ideas to things I find problematic. As you've seen, I'm the kind of person who loves complaining, even though I don't actually know how to program myself. Danish troops working for Belgium have landed in Bangkok and just taken it. That's just how reckless our allies are. They don't guard even their capitals. It's kind of annoying. Again, out of words today. I keep saying annoying, irritated. Let's see, Singapore. So you're pushing for Singapore? I hope you are, because that will allow Japan to do some nice stuff. Portugal wishes to send us another division to help us. Of course, I'll accept. Thank you. Blue shirt, Portugal. That's an interesting name. I'm not sure I know where the roots of that are from. I guess blue because the uniforms of the old Portuguese Empire were white and blue, so I guess, you know, blue shirt, and it's kind of like black shirt. I don't know. It's just, I'm guessing here. I imagine that's where it's from. Oh, look at this. At least something's happening over here in the Philippines. I was about to say, the AI not doing anything. It's a stalemate. We're only gonna just die of this lag, but because after all, the game is not supposed to be running this long. But yeah, they're moving up. We've held out so long here that they're just moving their units away. They're like, screw it. 6 divisions are not gonna occupy everything. So we're just gonna leave their capital alone in the meantime. I am well aware you will hate me forever for this, and I know you actually hate it when I end before a peace, but it's always the case that we are in a major war between two factions towards very, very late game. I mean, in one of my campaigns, was it the Swedish one, we went into the late 50s, I think even early 60s, and in all honesty, yes, what am I saying? Yes, honesty. The game just wasn't made to go on that long, and we unfortunately have to set an end to it. Our capital is still defended by us. We will hold on to it. We will defend it, and we will probably hold on to it for hundreds and hundreds of years. Why? Because after all this time, the Allies, you know, they're thinking that they're winning and all. They're defeating fascism, and yet their most powerful player is now, very soon, a fascist. It's not certain that it's today or tomorrow, but within the next few decades, fascism is sure to win over in the United States of America, and it's going to become the Free Empire of America, or whatever it's called. And even though the Great Dragons, the great faction in the East, and the Thunder Dragon Empire may be defeated, their ideology and what they stand for, their Eastern fascist ideals, shall live on in America. Thank you so much for watching. This has been GameGabster. Of course, I'll continue playing Hearts of Iron 4 in other campaigns, so do leave suggestions down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, share with your friends. Thank you so much for watching. Farewell.